Neville Goddard said that your desires are divine in origin. God gives you the hungers. He said your desires are gifts from God. They aren't goals to be gained. My name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast, where we explore one thing and one thing only. And it's not mental, right? That's a totally different game. So why do so many people struggle with this day in and day out and day in and day out? You ever take a pill? I've taken pills. I was given pills. I was given amitriptyline when I had PTSD. They said, this will take the edge off. It'll help you sleep. Yeah, I took one and I felt like killing everyone in the room. So I looked up the side effects and they said, oh yeah, it includes paranoia, aggression. Right. All right. Never took that again. I'm not a fan of taking pills. And I'll admit it, when my hip was bad, I took pills. I took pills every day. Just ibuprofen. But I gotta tell you, that ain't good for you neither. That ain't good for the body, that ain't good for the soul. You came here for soul food. You are soul food. Now I want you to get how cool this is. Ready? Your desires are divine in origin. God gives you the hungers. Every desire has its own plan and its own power of fulfillment. It doesn't need help, it needs acceptance. And you can't accept your wish in its fullness as long as you deny your divinity. Manifesting Mastery Deluxe. If you did the original, that's good. Right? We got thousands of testimonials and success stories from there. But we redid everything this year. Manifesting Mastery Deluxe. You get a private Facebook group, a new daily video to go along with every lesson, really cool shit. Live group calls. Again, that's manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. Put off doing it for a couple years. A lot of people do stuff like that because they're looking for what pill to take. All right, and they're waiting for someone to tell them what pill to take. All right, manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. But here's the thing, it ain't a pill, it ain't going to fix nothing. What it's going to do is teach you how to feed yourself. Food, soul food. It is soul food. And I love getting to know the people in it. I do. Man, y'all just make my days. Because when you get out of problem solving and you start living from pure possibility, when you stop rejecting your divinity, you can't help but accept your wish in its fullness. And we live in a culture where everyone's saying, you need help. The government says, you need us to help you. And the doctors are saying, you need to take this pill. You're getting older. You're going to get more and more helpless. I don't buy any of that. Neville Goddard taught the Pearl of Great Price. We stuck it in the middle of manifestingmasterydeluxe.com for a reason. We spent a whole week exploring that for a reason. And the new videos on that are awesome for a reason. And that reason is you're the one cause. Your state determines what story you will accept as true. And I get a lot of emails from a lot of people that are accepting sucky stories as true. The economy's bad, times are tough, money, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And yet I look on their Facebook page, they're still wasting money on all kinds of dumb shit. When your state has you be a spender versus an investor, you can't help but spend your time worrying about problems that aren't present. When you live in the state of an investor, you will find yourself so much more imaginal, so much more open for possibility, and so much more playful. So that's what I got for you today. If you want to play with us, Manifesting Mastery Deluxe. If you want to play on your own, just play more. The world needs more play. Have you noticed how angry people are? They're not angry about what they think they're angry about. They're just too damn serious. They're addicted to struggle. They just want someone to help me fix something. They're like junkies. So you get a choice today. You going to be a pill-popping junkie? Believing that you're junk? Listen to my birds. Hope you can hear them. In Scripture, it says his eye is on the sparrow. It says, do they worry? No. They engage in a life full of wonderful. They don't walk around saying, isn't it wonderful? They discover how wonderful it is. Dive deeper, soar higher. My name is Mr. 2020. I do want to thank you for listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. We explore one thing and one thing only. The wonder-working power of the human imagination and how that's different than being mentals. And how you can find freedom. And have more fun. Have a great day. See ya.